guest, New York Times bestselling author Raymond Aaron. How are you, Raymond?
Wonderful. I'm excited to be on your show, and I'm honored that you invited me.
So great to have you here. So tell us a little bit about who you are. I mean, a lot of people know who you are. You have thousands of fans across the world. Give us a brief overview of who you are and what you do.
Well, I am a New York Times top 10 bestselling author of the book Chicken Soup for the Parent Soul. I've written and published a total of 139 books. I've been on stage for 37 years. In fact, May of 1983 is when I started. So May of 2020, which is coming really soon, is going to be my exact 37th anniversary of teaching hundreds of thousands, likely millions of people around the world, my brand of creating wealth, writing books, getting branded, getting credibility, understanding spirituality. I've taught a lot and I've touched a lot of souls, and I'm really proud of it.
Good for you. Well, listen, how are you been handling things that are going on in the world with this virus?
Well, I'm really enjoying being sequestered with my sweet wife, all alone, no one to bother us, just the two of us puttering around the house. And we have our wonderful little cat who entertains us by doing funny things like falling off couches. And we're just having the most wonderful time. I'm thinking when this is over, we should declare April stay-at-home month every year. We should have a stay-at-home month every year. This is so wonderful. I'm not making fun of the virus. I'm not saying that if you've had a family member who's sick or has died, that it's a joking matter. But what I am saying is there's got to be humor in everything, for God's sakes. And the humor that's coming out of the coronavirus, it's all over the web. It's the funniest humor. People are having such a heyday because they don't want to just feel down and bad about this issue. And so I need to survive. I need to go up instead of down. There's a lot of people going down. There's a lot of people who are just so sad. They think they're going to fail and therefore they will. They think they're going to get laid off and therefore they will. They think their income's going to end and therefore it will, because they're just thinking negative thoughts. And there's negative thoughts everywhere. My gosh, CNN announced yesterday that as of April 5th, and April 5th is the deadline, is the first day that landlords can issue eviction notices for tenants who haven't paid their rent. April 5th. And in the United States, 31% of tenants couldn't pay their rent. 31% of tenants in America. And it's not going to get better in May. This is really, and you know, was not as bad as that during the Great Depression. This is really a strange time. And so some people are going up, some people are going down. And I have an event company which can't hold events any longer. For 37 years, I've gathered together a powerful staff that works together to put me on airplanes and put me in hotel bedrooms and put lots of people in hotel meeting rooms. And now those skills have to be redirected. We have to pivot on the spot to create a brand new company. And so I want to create a brand new company, and I want to help other people not only survive, but thrive, really thrive during these strange times.
And that's a key word, pivot.
Yeah.
So how have you been able to pivot at these times?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because I'm doing something so fascinating. And I know you're part of it, and I'm excited. So here's what I'm doing. I contacted my dear friend, Jack Canfield, the undisputed star of the blockbuster hit movie, The Secret, and the co-creator of the Chicken Soup for the Soul series of books, and the author of Success Principles. Like, he's one of the biggest guys on the planet. And I said, look, if somebody in Dubai is thinking of hiring you, Jack, for $50,000, or me, Raymond, for $50,000 to give a speech, and they can only take one of us, if you get it, I don't make any money. And if I get it, you don't make any money. But this is not the time to be competitors. This is certainly not the time to be enemies. This is not even the time to be comrades or colleagues. This is the time to be close friends. This is the time to be teammates. Forget corporate boundaries. Be teammates together. And what I mean by this is, Jack Canfield and I and all the friends of mine who were in the movie The Secret, we've all made a great deal of money this lifetime. We're all very wealthy. But now is not the time to get wealthy for us. Now's the time to give back in gratitude that we've had that wonderfulness in our life. And this is the time to give back to the others in the world who are not as fortunate as us. Maybe you have a job, or maybe you fear losing a job, or maybe you have a business and maybe it's not going as well, or maybe it's going well, but you fear it might not go well. And so I said to Jack, let's do something. And he said, I'm behind you. I'll follow you. What do you want to do? And I said, I'm creating worldprospersummit.com. And I want to have you, the superstar of the movie The Secret, teach my clients and clients around the world exactly how not just to survive, but thrive. You see, being in chaos is negative, and being in fear is negative. Surviving is zero, and thriving is positive. I don't want to take you from negative to zero. I want to take you from negative to positive, and I want to take you from zero to positive. And if you're already positive, I want to take you to super positive, because that's the only way to fly. And Jack told me something fascinating. He said, Raymond, not only will I do it, I'll do it for free. I said, Jack, that's amazing. Like, I hired Jack many times to come to my events in Chicago and Orlando and Toronto and London, England and Los Angeles. And he always charges me a lot. Like my friends, even though they're my friends, they charge me $50,000 to $250,000. And that's the deal. That's the deal, because they're super famous. But this time for free. I said, Jack, if you don't charge me anything, I won't have to charge the people around the world anything. I can make it a free event. And he said, well, don't stop with me. Call others. So I called my super famous friend, Dr. John Gray, who wrote the unbelievable book, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. And I said to him, I'm getting together people who are world leaders and who have great wisdom. And I'm going to ask you to help our people around the world make money and come up with new ideas. I'm going to be giving you some examples, Marcia, right in this show. And he said, well, I can't help people around the world make money. That's not my shtick, but I can help them get along with the people they're sequestered with. Because he said to me, this is funny, this is really funny. He said, when the lockdown is over, there's either going to be a mad rush for the maternity ward or a mad rush for divorce courts. One or the other, maternity ward or divorce courts. And he said, I want it to be maternity ward, or at least a loving relationship. So he's going to be talking about love in intimate relationships. Jack's going to be talking about the success principles. And I said, hey, I got 2 members of The Secret. I'm going to call another one. I'm going to call Laurel Langmeyer. She's the millionaire maker, for gosh sakes. She said yes, and she said for free. And then I called another, and he said yes. I called another, and he said yes. I called another, and he said yes. 7 superstars of the movie The Secret have agreed to stand beside me and behind me in leading this attack on negativity, leading this affront on positivity, so that you can grow and thrive and make even more money because of the bad time. And people might say, no, bad time, it's bad, it's too scary. No, there are 30 stocks on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. The Dow Jones Industrial Average represents the entire New York Stock Exchange, the largest stock exchange in the world. And they've chosen 30 stocks to represent the entire stock market. They've chosen 30 stocks in different industries. Here's what's shocking. Almost half of those 30 started during the Great Depression. They started during 1929 to 1939, because when times are in turmoil, that's when the opportunities are. You see, when everything's going along and everything is fine, and everybody has a car, and everybody has a dentist, and everybody knows the route to work, then it's hard to break in. Like, let's say you're a brand new dentist, you just graduated from dental college, and you want patients. Well, everyone's already got a dentist. There's nothing you can do. It's hard to break in. But during turbulent times, that's when opportunities are gigantic. This is actually the best time to start a business. This is the best time to invest. And so I have 7 superstars from the movie The Secret, but I didn't stop there. I contacted other friends of mine who were not in The Secret, but have enormous wisdom. And I've got 19 world leaders, 19 people with unbelievable skills, people who could talk for an entire week. And I'm giving them, wait to hear this, 30 minutes, half an hour. That's it. WorldProsperSummit.com is 2 days long. It's
Wow.
all day Friday, April 24, and all day Saturday, April 25, 11 a.m. Eastern till 5:30 p.m. Eastern. 11 a.m. Eastern to 5:30 p.m. Eastern. And so I'll have a giant superstar coming in right at 11 a.m. on Friday, April 24. And I say, tell your best wisdom because I'm kicking you off in half an hour. And he'll say, why? I said, because I got another superstar coming in at 11:30, and I'm going to kick him off at noon. Why? Because I got another superstar starting at noon, and at noon 30, and at 1, and 1:30, 2, 2:30, right till 5:30. Everyone's going to be high energy because they want to give their best wisdom, their best income ideas. And I'm going to be on for 6.5 hours just blasting it, highest energy, because I want you to win. You, meaning Marcia and all the wonderful people that follow Marcia. That's what I've got in store. Isn't that exciting?
That's very exciting.
And
That's very exciting.
they're going to be talking about investments. They're going to be talking about starting a business. They're going to be talking about growing a business. They're going to be talking about taking a business that might be hurt by this coronavirus and turning it around. I'm going to tell you an amazing story about that soon. They're going to be talking about businesses that are doing okay, but make it better. They're going to be talking about businesses that are skyrocketing. There are businesses that are skyrocketing because of this. Amazon is hiring 150,000 new employees right now. 150,000 new employees. And I don't mean just giant corporations are going up. There's others that are going up. I'm going to tell you that story right now. I was speaking to Jack Canfield a couple of days ago, and he told me that he is getting inundated with emails to a special Success Principles email address that he set up. And people are pouring in, telling them how they're using the Success Principles in order to get even more income. And his favorite is this guy, a client of his, who owns the largest gym in the world. You can imagine how big it is if it's the largest gym in the world. And it's in downtown Los Angeles, where rent is just skyrocketingly high. He's got this giant facility, all this equipment, 150 fitness instructors, and it's empty. And he's dying because no matter how much wealth he has, when you start losing a few $100,000 a month in rent and salaries and air conditioning and security guards and such, you're going down fast. And so he came up with an idea. He said, I'm not going to go down. I'm going to do something great. So all of his members pay $20 a month. But recently they're paying $0 a month. Why? Because they've all stopped payment because they can't go to the gym. So not only is he making only 20 a month, he's making $0 a month. So he called one of his clients and said, I know if you normally pay $20 a month and now you're paying $0 because you can't get in, I get it. But I know your favorite equipment, and that's the stair climber. I've disinfected it. I'm putting it on a truck. It's being sent to your home right now. You can exercise on it as long as you want all day long. I'm charging you only $99. The guy grabbed it. So not only is he not getting 20 or $0, he's getting 99. He's getting 5 times more, no matter what currency you're in, whether it's the South African rand, whether it's the yen, whether it's the peso, whether it's the euro or the British pound sterling or the Swiss franc, no matter what it is, US dollar, Canadian dollar, 5 times is a giant increase. And so he called all his other clients. They all willingly paid 99 instead of 20 or 99 instead of $0. And he says when the coronavirus is over and when his lease comes up for renewal, he's not going to renew it. He's going to have the world's largest virtual gym. He said, no longer do I have to go to the gym 15 hours a day. No longer do I have to meet a payroll of 150 fitness instructors plus all the other staff that he's got. No longer do I have to pay security guards and air conditioning, gigantic fee for air conditioning, if you can imagine. He says, I'm going to cut my overhead from about $400,000 a month to $0, nothing. And I'm going to have hundreds of pieces of equipment out to homes all over Los Angeles. And whenever they get bored of that equipment, they'll pay a small fee for shipping, and I'll send them a new piece of equipment so they don't get bored. He says, this has changed my life. I'm going to make way, way more money. I'm not going to go into work ever, ever again. I'm going to lie on a beach for the rest of my life and make more money than I've ever made before. And that's what's happening. Some people are going down, but others are skyrocketing. And I want you to skyrocket. I'm going to teach you, I and my 19 super amazing world famous multi-millionaire friends are going to be teaching you how to start a business correctly, how to increase your business, how to invest in Bitcoins, cryptocurrency, real estate, stock market, foreign exchange, options, anything. They're all experts in all different areas. My wife, for example, Karen, is going to be teaching her brand of wisdom. She is a CEO for hire. The board of directors will parachute her into a company, and she'll immediately increase sales and profit by 15 to 30% per year. She can do that. She can do it no matter what the product is. She's a professional CEO. So if you're out there and you want to increase your profits by 15 to 30%, make sure you tune in to worldprospersummit.com. It's no charge. It's no charge to enter. All 19 super famous, multi-millionaire, multi-everything, mega everything friends of mine have all volunteered their time to teach you, and therefore I don't have to charge you. There's no charge to get in, and there's no, you know what? I know what you're saying. Oh yeah, you let us in for free and then you sell us shit. No, that's what I have to do when there's a hotel meeting room, because I have to pay for the hotel meeting room, for airfare, and for the gals at the back. I have a lot of expenses. Here I've got no expenses. There's no meeting rooms. There's no airfares. There's no hotel bedrooms. There's no gals at the back. There's nothing. And so there's no charge at the beginning. And believe it or not, practically nobody is selling anything. Like Jack Canfield will likely say, my new book is out, The Success Principles Workbook. Go to Amazon and buy it. So fine, buy it. It's $20. But that's like it. That's it. It's all gift, prizes, wisdom, information. Grow your business, start a business.
This is huge.
I know. I know. And so listen, there's a guy who bills himself as the #1 nonfiction author of all time. That's a pretty big distinction, right?
Yeah.
And it's Mark Victor Hansen, the #1 nonfiction author of all time. He's also a dazzlingly great motivational speaker, and he's really, really funny. And he said, not only will I work for you for free, I normally pay him $50,000. Not only will I work for you for free, Raymond, but I want to be the first speaker. And I said, why? He said, because I've got a motivational talk that's going to inspire everybody so much, it'll set the positive platform for your entire show. I said, what's your title? Marcia, when you hear the title, your ears are going to stop your smile. Your smile's going to want to go past your ears. This is such a dazzling topic. Are you ready?
Yes.
How to stay up during downtimes.
Oh my God, brilliant.
I know. So Mark Victor Hansen is going to be the very first speaker at 11 a.m. Eastern on Friday, April 24. And then it's going to go from 11 a.m. Eastern to 5:30 p.m. Eastern. And then on Saturday, April 25th, again, 11 a.m. Eastern to 5:30 p.m. Eastern with all different speakers. And bang, they're going to give the best wisdom. Then I kick them off after half an hour. The next super famous megastar comes on and bang, he gives his best wisdom for half an hour. And your clients might be saying, when do I get to pee? I'm not going to pee. I'm not going to pee. I'm not going to poop. I'm not going to eat. I'm not going to drink. I'm not going to take an extra breath. I'm just going to be there hosting all these sensational wizards to make sure that you get everything and to take care of any technical difficulties, to answer your questions live on the spot. This is going to be amazing. And it's free. worldprospersummit.com. And Marcia, I haven't told you the best news. If you think that's good, wait till you hear the good news. Are you ready?
I'm sitting down for this.
Okay. So out of respect for the fact that I'm giving my time and my super famous friends are giving their time, as a volunteer, as a gift, I want you, and I'm referring to Marcia, your friends who are listening, your colleagues, your tribe, your clients, I want you to follow that same example. Don't just register and get rich for yourself. Don't just register and get ideas for yourself, how you can increase your income, increase your profits, grow your business, stay positive. Don't just do that. If you do that, I'm really not interested in your joining. I'm interested in your modeling our behavior. Model Martha's behavior. She shares. She's not getting paid for this. She's willingly sharing. I'm willingly sharing. 19 super famous megastars of the movie The Secret, well, 7 megastars of the movie The Secret, and a total of 19 world famous, brilliant speakers are going to be giving you their advice. And so if they're doing it as a gift to you, then I want you to do it as a gift to your tribe, to your circle of influence, to your friends. And here's how it works. When you register at worldprospersummit.com, go there right now. Nothing I say is as important as you're registering. Go there right now and then come back to this. worldprospersummit.com. Register there and you'll immediately get an email confirmation. Just check your spam filter if you don't see it instantly, but the people I've talked to said it comes right through to them. There's no problem. And then on it, there'll be a link, but not just a link, a unique link, a link that is attached to your name. And when you share that link, then we can follow you and see how successful you are in sharing it to your friends.
Okay.
So right now, what we have is a growing list of people who are sharing it. And when you share to roughly 5 to 10 people, then you get upgraded to VIP. So that when you register, I know it's exciting, when you register for, like when you come online for World Prosper Summit on April 24 and 25 of 2020, then you won't just be a participant, you will be a VIP participant. And as a result, all the gifts and prizes and draws and giveaways that I'll be announcing are going to be sent only to the VIP participants.
Oh,
and I don't want you to say, "Oh, gee, I wish I'd told my friends like Raymond said. I did want to keep it just for myself. I guess that was wrong of me." Yeah, don't do what's bad. You see, you have to think globally. You have to think, what's pro-survival? What's pro-thriving? Is it pro-thriving for Marcia, who's got money, me, who's got money, and 19 of my super wealthy friends who have money? Is it good for us to keep our money, hide in our homes, and not give any advice to anybody? No, that's not good. It's not good. What's good, the greatest good for the greatest number, is to share your wisdom. Now, if you don't particularly know what to share, then just share your unique link and let 19 of us teach your friends how to get wealthy, how to start a business, how to improve their business, how to get into mail order business, how to get into network marketing, how to get into multi-level marketing. There's going to be a speaker on every different topic, and nobody's selling. It's practically no selling whatsoever. Like Joe Vitale might say, he's one of the superstars of The Secret. He might say, go buy my book on Amazon. And Dr. John Gray will say, I've got a new book out, go buy my book on Amazon. Some big deal, go buy their book for $20. I mean, that's not why they're doing it. They're not going to deliver half an hour of their greatest wisdom for $20. They're doing it because they love me and they love the world and they want to share. And so model their behavior and share. Model their behavior and share. When you get your confirmation email, you'll see a unique link and you just use that. And how do you use it? Well, you go to Facebook and you post. You paste that unique link and say, hey friends, I'm going to this, it's free. And 19 amazing speakers are going to be there to teach us how to be positive and make money. Why don't you come along with me? Something like that. Or you post your unique link and you say, look at this, isn't it amazing? Click here and join me. Let's get rich together. Let's be positive during down times. Just say anything to encourage your friends to click on that link. And not just on Facebook, and not just on Twitter, and not just on Instagram, and not just on LinkedIn, whatever social media you use, TikTok for gosh sakes, whatever social media you use, send it out to friends on WhatsApp, send it out to friends on text message, send it out to friends on email, have it at the bottom of every email, like automatically added to your email signature is that unique link. And wait till you hear this. You're automatically going to be upgraded to VIP once you register 5 to 10 of your friends. And so all the gifts and prizes and giveaways all day long are going to be sent only to the VIPs, only to the VIPs. And secondly, wait till you hear this. The person who recommends most friends will win a prize worth 10,000 US dollars, will win a prize worth 10,000 US dollars and be recognized worldwide on worldprospersummit.com. I will be announcing the winner.
Wow.
And that person will get great recognition. So this is a huge event, worldprospersummit.com. You can see it scrolling across the bottom of the screen. You can see it on Marcia's side of the screen. Type it in correctly. Type it correctly, worldprospersummit.com, and register right now. I want to see the numbers skyrocket because of Marcia LaCour's wonderful, wonderful Facebook Live. You'll hear the greatest speakers in the world. In fact, I've got speakers on all kinds of topics. One of the superstars of The Secret is Marie Diamond, who's the world grandmaster of feng shui. And she says that if you have ills, I-L-L-S, if you have ills in your home, feng shui ills, it's going to be harder for you to create wealth working from home. Now, even if you don't believe in feng shui, heck, you might as well do it anyways. She's going to be telling you the cures. And even if the cures are just pretty in your home, and maybe they work, because there's a lot of tradition in the East that really, really works. I remember 50 years ago, Western doctors laughed at acupuncture, sticking pins in people, how silly. Well, it's been going on for 5,000 years in the East, and now the West has finally realized it's true. Well, the next thing is going to be feng shui. And so you'll learn from her how to get rid of the ills in your home to allow abundance to flood in. And I'll give you another one. I already told you about Dr. John Gray, who's not going to be teaching about money. He's going to be teaching about love. Well, we need more love in times like this. And how about this? I was speaking to a friend of mine who's a policeman in Texas. And I said, tell me what's going on. And he said, oh, man, the bad guys are making out like crazy. The bad guys are having the most wonderful time, making more money than they've ever made. I said, why? He said, think about it. In normal times, we know what to do. In normal times, women know not to walk late at night in the dark in parks. They know not to go down dark alleys. Women know that. And everybody knows that you should lock your windows, lock your doors, have an alarm system in your home. Everybody knows that. But when there's a sudden shift, when times change, that means there's holes. When there's big shifts, there's holes in the environment. And the bad guys find those holes first. The bad guys find the holes first. And then all of a sudden the police have to wonder, hey, what's going on? What's going on? And then they say, oh, I get it. That's what they're doing. And so then the good guys, the policemen, have to run around and plug those holes. But in the meantime, the bad guys are finding new holes. Well, when times are normal, there's no new holes. They have to do the old stuff that police and ordinary people know how to defend themselves against. But when there's lots of new holes, bad guys are doing well. And so I asked him if he would be on my show. He says, I'm not a professional speaker. I'm a cop. I said, you are right now. I dub you professional speaker. And so he says, okay, I'll be there because I want to keep people safe around the world. Not just Texans, not just Americans, not just North Americans, everybody around the world. And so all my speakers are going to be talking about increasing your income. And some of them are going to be talking about love, like Dr. John Gray, staying up, like Mark Victor Hansen, feng shui, like Marie Diamond, and preventing yourself from criminality and other injuries, like my Texas policeman friend. Man, I've got 19. I'm covering the whole gamut of everything there is so that my dear friends and by referral, your dear friends, Marcia, will make money, start a business, grow a business. If you're worried about being laid off, you'll be able to start things from home that make money, that actually make money. And there's one of the speakers who claims that before the April 24, 25 WorldProsperSummit.com show is over, there'll be some people who actually will make money starting a business that he's going to teach you. So he's going to teach you how to start it on the internet. And he says you don't need a database, you don't need a product, and you don't need a website. Hello. If you don't need a website and you don't need a product and you don't need a database, that means you don't need anything. And he says, just follow my instructions. He'll lay out the instructions, follow the instructions, and before 5:30 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, April 25th, There'll be people who have money deposited in their bank account from what he teaches you to do. You can start businesses right during the show. It's the most amazing thing I've ever put on. It's the biggest thing I've ever put on. And wait till you hear this. Marcia, GoToWebinar told us they won't host us. They will not host us. Why? Because 3,000 is their limit. They can't handle more than 3,000. We're way the heck over 3,000 already. And so my webmaster is creating his own platform.
Oh, wow.
Creating his own platform just to hold this. This will be an historic event. And to give you an example of how amazing it is, my world famous friends who didn't get into the faculty, just because I didn't call everybody on the planet, other world famous celebrities are now calling me saying, I want to be in on it. I'm saying it's sold out. There's no more room for faculty. I mean, there's more room for guests like your friends, but there's no more room for faculty. I've already got 19. I'm full from 11 in the morning till 5:30 at night. I don't think I can do anymore. They said, please squeeze me in, squeeze. These are people that I pay $50,000 to $250,000. And they say, well, I'll see let me check with my staff. But now that it's free, they're begging me to come in. This is the strangest thing. I've created this maelstrom. I've created this whirlpool of excitement. I've created this positive monster of positivity and income. It's just going to be the greatest thing I've ever done in 37 years. And you, Marcia, are part of it.
Good stuff, Raymond. It's been great. So this is a global event.
Yes. Oh, yes. I've got people signed up all the way from Slovenia to Singapore right now. Yeah,
it's
huge.
It's huge.
It's huge. And as the President of the United States says, huge. This is huge. It's really huge.
Well, this has been wonderful.
It's so wonderful. I'm so excited. I'm doing 7 Facebook Lives today. I've been invited by 7 people like you to be a guest on their show. It's exploding. Everybody wants to be part of it. Everybody wants to share. Everybody wants to tell their friends. It's the most exciting thing I've ever been part of. Like, I host lots of events for 37 years. No one has ever begged me, please let me on your stage for free. No participant has ever begged me, please let me tell all my friends about this. It's never happened before. Wow. Get into it.
Yeah. What time? What time?
Say it again.
What time's your next interview?
My next interview is in 24 minutes.
Okay. Well.
I know, just back to back all day long today. Because people see that this is value. Yeah. This is no charge to get in, and it's not a sell-a-thon. There's almost nothing to be sold. Everything is to be given away, and everyone has to, all these super famous people that could speak for a week, they have to give you their best wisdom in half an hour, then I kick them off, bring on another global celebrity, half an hour, kick him off, bring on another world famous celebrity, after half an hour, kick him off, bring in a superstar, The Secret, after half an hour, kick him off, all day long. No peeing, no eating, no pooping, no drinking, no taking a break, no napping, nothing. I'm going solid.
So that's 10 days from now.
Scary, eh?
A week and a half. Anything else you want to add here, Raymond?
Yeah, my favorite quote. A candle is not diminished by lighting another candle. A candle is not diminished by lighting another candle. This is your opportunity for my super famous 19 colleagues to light your candle, and it's an opportunity for you to light your friend's candle by registering, getting your unique link in the confirmation email, and then sharing it across all your social media. Just paste it in and say something nice, that's all. Be the candle, spread the light.
Thank you so much, Raymond. It was such a joy to have you here.
Bye-bye.
Okay.